Hello students, now we are going to discuss about the unit 5, that is spoilage. Full of so whenever we talk about the spoilage, it is nothing but the particular product or pharmaceutical formulation, it will not be suitable for use because of it has been spoiled or deteriorated, right? So that's what, let us try to understand what is the meaning of spoilage. Spoilage is referred as changes in physical and chemical properties of the products of pharmaceutical and drug products in a such a way that they are not suitable for use or they will spoil because of physical and chemical changes into the present ingredient into the formulation or particular drug product, right? So there are two types of spoilage, basically non-microbial spoilage and microbial spoilage, right? The spoilage may occur without a microorganism also. So let us discuss first a non-microbial spoilage. So it is three types: physical spoilage, chemical and enzymatic, right? Coming to the first one, physical non-microbial spoilage, because of the pressure and temperature, because all the ingredient they are having their own physical property and they will be suitable to use into the particular stage or particular temperature or particular pressure, that's what, right? So spoilage of the salt due to the presence of moisture or water, that's what we could see into our daily needs, in that is a salt which will be there because of moisture it will get spoiled. Or there are so many product that will be stored in cool place or stored in dry place, that label we are seeing because of the particular temperature maintenance the present in the ingredient, the present which is there into your product. Coming to the chemical one, chemical, it is oxidation and reduction. This is the chemical reaction which may occur with your ingredient. Redox potential of ingredient may spoil the product. That's what, they should be their same position or in the same form from where we have incorporated them into the dosage form, and in that form only they are going to give you the therapeutic activity. They should not change during the storage or during the transportation. Coming to the enzymatic spoilage, that is because of so many enzymes like lipase, protease and maltase, they may also spoil the product. Say for example, hydrolysis of lipid product, lipid drug due to the lipase enzyme, right? So this is the non-microbial spoilage. Coming to the microbial spoilage, the spoilage which may occur because of the microorganisms. So first one, it is again 6 type I have divided, right? Infection by product, right? The product they are going to spoil themselves. Why? Because of the from the raw material, because in any product we are using the raw material, they may obtain from plant, animal or mineral or any sources, right? So those raw material may contain during the preparation, they say for example pseudomonas can attack to the particular product and it will get spoiled by itself. Coming to the second microbial spoilage, that is the physiochemical spoilage, right? As the name indicate, physical chemical, right? Changes in physical and chemical property of drug, right? Because say for example solubility, refractive index, electron withdrawing, will electron releasing group. So there are so many ingredients, they are having the chemical moiety, chemical constituents, and they should retain their form till the use of the patient or consumer. If they are going to change their property, it may be toxic or it may be less therapeutic effect. Coming to the third one, microbial attack on product. If product, if it is there, in that if any microbial attack it occur, so that's what you may get the indication like unpleasant smell or tasting. Say for example sour taste, fishy smell, all those things we are observing in our food items also, right? So that may occur into your product, and that is the indication that microbial attack already it has been occur because of XYZ negligence or uncare, right? So coming to the fourth one, therapeutic agent, right? There are the so many therapeutic agents that will change their form. Say for example aspirin, it will converted into the salicylic acid because of the microbial attack over there. The aspirin, it is the potent what you call NSAID, right? So that will convert into the salicylic acid, and which is less therapeutic effect or value, right? Coming to the fifth one, preservative. So many preservative we might be using into our pharmaceutical formulations, that may also be the reason. Say for example eye drop will cause eye infection if it will be attacked by pseudomonas microorganism, and it will get spoiled. The sixth one, it is sweetening, flavoring and coloring agent, right? So many sweetening agents, say for example sugar we are using, flavoring agents, so many flavoring agents like mentha, menthol, peppermint oil, those things we are using into the pharmaceutical product to increase the flavor, and coloring agent like different types of dyes we are using to make attractive particular formulations, and these are also maybe the attractant for the microorganisms, and they will become spoil themselves because of the attraction of microorganism, right? So these two types of spoilage basically we need to cover when it comes to the spoilage. Thank you.